Hello everyone, welcome to Monday Market Must Knows. My name is Merlin Rothfeld, and we've got three things to pay attention to for this week, at least the big stuff. Now last week, you remember we started off with earnings, and we said that Thursday with all those FANG stocks reporting could be crazy for the markets. Well, lo and behold, Friday was ugly. Even though those companies had great earnings, markets still sold off aggressively, making for a pretty ugly week. We'll start there. Earnings is what we're going to talk about first for our Monday Market Must Knows. Nowhere near the impactful companies as we had last week, but still there may be some big ones here for your portfolio. So we'll start off with Monday. Now, of course, there are 1,455 companies reporting this week, so we're just cherry picking some of the major names. Monday, you've got PayPal, Waste Management, you have Clorox, and Pabst Blue Ribbon. No, that's Petróleo Brasileiro. Sorry, PBR is not publicly traded. Tuesday brings us to Prudential, Humana Healthcare, we have Emerson Electric. Wednesday brings us to Qualcomm. You have ET, which is Energy Transfer Partners, the old pipeline feud up in, what is that, Wyoming and Montana. You have Baidu, you have Wind, and you have MetLife. Thursday brings you Alibaba, Square, which is one I'm very interested in seeing the earnings there because of the cryptocurrency impact. Roku, Cronus for you cannabis industry lovers. You have Bristol Myers and General Motors reporting on Thursday. And Friday, generally a light day, and it will be this week. You have CVS, you have Berkshire Hathaway, and Marriott Hotels reporting earnings. Now, of course, these aren't the bellwether companies like we saw on Thursday of last week, but still, there are some major movers there. That is what's happening for the entire week. Now, of course, Tuesday brings us to a very interesting event. We have an election going on. We would encourage you to do this. Go and vote. We can say, doesn't matter what party you vote for. We don't really particularly care about your stance on issues. Just make sure that you go out and vote. Preferably go to one of the polling offices and do it officially there as opposed to mail in and have any issue with your ballots. Now, the thing about this being a Monday Market Must Knows is we do know that there's going to be a lot of volatility. We already saw that over the past couple weeks. We don't know who is going to win. And anytime we have indecision like that, markets go crazy because we hate indecision. Now, last time we had an election, Hillary Clinton was an 84% probability of winning going into that evening of the election night. Let's not fall for those numbers, guys. It's probably best to err on the side of caution and stay away from those markets as these vote numbers turn in. Just make sure you go and vote because Thursday, Friday, we'll probably have the dust settle a little bit. We might start to get some good direction and trend trades. Moving on to our final piece, which is central banks. Last week we had 3 announcements for central banks. This week only 2, but they're major ones. We have, starting off with the British pound, Thursday at 8 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, they'll be announcing their rate, which is going to be 0.1%. That's the expectation, and it has been stuck there for some time. There's also another vote that comes out called the official bank rate vote, which will tell you what their bankers are thinking about raising, lowering, or staying the same with regards to their rates going forward. That will be of interest as well. And then the big daddy, which is going to be the United States market. And that's also on Thursday. So Thursday, a big day for central bank announcements. At 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, they will be making their official rate announcement, which is supposed to be less than 25 basis points. No change expected there. Certainly not going to do that on an election week, but we'll get some clues from the press conference afterwards was what the perspective is from Jerome Powell and his teammates over there at the central bank. That, my friends, is your Monday Market Must Knows. We'll see you next week.